I'm going to be completely honest with you guys because you guys know I do not like to joke around here on this channel. I am not liking what I'm seeing in crypto right now. What I have done is I have actually taken the scientifically literate approach. I've been the mature, bigger person here, and I've went and actually done the math to see exactly how I'm going to make if crypto works out. And that is one big if, because if this doesn't work out, I'm losing millions of dollars. Okay, so I posted this in my Telegram channel this morning right here. You can go see here on my Telegram channel. I've posted some very high level professional analysis here, as well as this right here, my actual spot holdings in crypto at the moment when I began preparing for this video, which is about 30 minutes ago. So here on my Telegram channel, I'll put the link in the description of this video and the pinned comment below. You can join it. You can follow along with all my trades and analysis for free, but that's not important right now. What's important is that you understand that the absolute manipulation and effery that we are seeing in the crypto market right now is beyond unhinged. It is the biggest sell-off, the biggest flash crash I have seen in my life that I've been trading crypto, which is over the past 10 years. And you can see I'm shaking right now. I was shaking a little bit earlier, but maybe right now I'm a little bit more okay. But we're going to get straight into it here. These are my spot holdings right here, okay? Now, I have a lot of other crypto sitting in ledgers. I have it sitting on a couple different exchanges that, funnily enough, I couldn't even log into during this flash crash. Luckily, these spot holdings here on Coinbase, I was able to log in. I was able to add to the huge dips right here, and these are my current positions and averages. You can see the balances. You can see the allocation. You can see the cost basis of these positions. Where the hell is the cost basis at? Where the hell is the cost basis? It doesn't even show the cost basis here. Wow, that's ridiculous. Here, let's go to my actual portfolio here on Coinbase. I'm going to refresh this so we can get a good little view of this is what's going on right now. Here's my cost basis, the average entry. So what I've done is I've actually gone to my trading view charts. I've gone to each and every single one of these tokens, and I put my average entry. I put the total amount of balance that I have in it, and then what the percentage gain will be and the dollar amount proceeds will be if prices go where I think they're going to go. Now, this video, this is pure speculation. It is completely unhinged. You shouldn't listen to anything I'm saying. Trading is risky. Most people lose money. You're going to lose money in Forex, crypto stocks if you try to do it. Just don't do it. You're literally more likely to make money working a job at McDonald's. So that is my professional advice to you as a trader, is go get a job at McDonald's. You can't lose there. With that being said, let's go here and get into the charts. And again, I have done the actual scientific math on this. I've went to Google. I've used a scientific calculator. I've done the math right here, and the math has actually checked out. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about this math, and what we're going to be doing is breaking it all down in such a way where you can understand. Now, on the purple line I have here on my chart on Solana, that is my average entry. And then what I've done is I've taken the current market price from this morning up until the location that I will probably be selling at, and where it was at like half an hour ago. And I've done the math for the percentage gain it'll be, and then how much money total and proceeds I will have. Now, I'm being very conservative with these bets. Okay, in my opinion, I'm being conservative. Okay, I'm not trying to lose my ass. Okay, I've lost $250,000 in a day on Friday on the little crash as things were going down on my spot holdings that I'm actively trading with on Coinbase. This is no fun and games, okay? You're going to lose a shit ton of money if you try doing this yourself and you don't know what you're doing. So hopefully I'll be able to help you further know what you're not doing right. If you want to know what you're not doing, then I will help you learn what to do in the case that you don't know what you're not doing that I'm doing. Whatever the hell that means. Let's get into it. So Solana, I think price is going to go to $260, okay? Now you could do whatever the hell you want. People are targeting $300, $350, $400. I'm being very, very safe, okay? Some people will call me a little pussy for doing this, okay? They will say, Nick, you're such a pussy because you don't want to hold until $300 on Solana. I'm not trying to play this game of trying to target the new all-time highs and doing all this stuff. I don't care. I'm trying to get my money and get out, and if it means I leave a lot of money on the table, it's perfectly fine with me, because as we know, I am a pussy. I play it very safe whenever I'm crypto trading and FX trading. So if price on Solana goes up here to 260 from the holdings I was at this morning, is be 44% gain. I'll have $780,000 worth of Solana, because right now I currently have $567,000 of Solana. So if that goes up to there, we'll see what happens. Then I'll have $780,000. Uniswap. I added to Uniswap. My position average is the purple line right here. Okay. Again, this is all shown in the little screenshot I showed you here on TradingView. You can see Coinbase. You can see my average entries right here. If Uniswap goes up to where I think it's going to go, which is $11, that will be a 79% increase, and I'll have $510,000 worth of Uniswap. So what does that mean? My 300K will go up to like a little over 500K if that happens. And that's one big if, because I don't know if that'll happen. This shit could crash even more, and then I could be done for. You guys will see me having to move into a little, somewhere under a bridge and take one of my heated blankets with me. And my dogs will be begging for money on the side of the street so that we can all eat dog food to survive. That's what could happen. Hopefully it doesn't. Now, the next one here on AVAX, which is Avalanche. My position average is right here at this line, which is 26.34. If price pops up from where it was at this morning and then it goes up to the next high right here, which is $36, that's where I'm probably going to be selling at, I will make a 70% gain. I'll have $345,000 worth of avalanche. Right now I have $214,000. This means it'll be a nice little profit, right? I'll make like maybe 100K or so. That's what I'm doing on Avalanche. Now Chainlink is the next one. You can see we have these huge drops. I was able to add a little bit on Chainlink, but not as much as I wish I could have because I was adding heavily to Solana, Uniswap, and Avalanche. So on Chainlink right here, from where it was at this morning, if it goes all the way up here to the previous high, which is 27 is where I'll be selling, right? Doesn't even have to make a new high, just has to go to the high that it was at literally like a month and a half, 2 months ago. That'll be a 55% increase. I'll have $192,000 worth of Chainlink. Right now, I have $131,000, $134,000. So we'll see if that happens. The next one is Cardano, our sweet ADA. So if price pops up, it hasn't really gotten into the zone where I wanted to add at, so I didn't add. So I kept my position average, which is up here. If price pops up from where it's at now up to the previous high of $1, that's just where I'm going to be selling at. Perhaps Cardano goes to $2 or $3 this cycle. I don't know. I don't care. I'm going to be getting out of it there just to play it safe. I do not want to be holding this for very long because I have no freaking clue what's going to happen. And quite frankly, like I said at the very beginning of this video, I'm not liking what I'm seeing in crypto right now at all. I do not like all this manipulation. I don't like that things are just crashing. I don't like that people couldn't log into their exchanges and brokerages to trade this. It's the ultimate effery, the biggest effery I've ever seen in the past 9.78 years that I've been trading Forex and crypto and stocks. I don't like it, so I'm just playing it very safe. $1 Cardano target for me. That's where it was at just like, 2-3 months ago. And if price gets up there, I'll have $119,000 worth of it. Right now I have $81,000, right? It'll be a little bit of a profit. It'll be a $19,000 profit because I put 100K into this. That's my basis. Now the next one is Algorand. Algorand's a token I've been trading actively for about 2-3 years. No, probably 3 years, the end of 2022. We're now at the end of 2025, so 3 years. If price pops from where it was at this morning and it goes up here around 30 cents, I'm going to be selling. There'll be a 58% gain from where it was at the lower price this morning, and it'll be $120,000 I'll have of it. I put 100K into it, and as you can see, Algo is down, 79. I have $79,000 worth of it, so I'm down 21,000 on my position. That means I put 100K into it. So if it goes up where I think it'll go, I'll make a 20K profit. I'll have $120,000 worth of it. Cool, 20K profit. That'll help pay some of the crazy tax bill I get from the IRS at the end of this year. Suie or Suie or Suie, however the hell you want to say it. I did not add on this one. I was waiting for it to come a little bit lower. It didn't come all the way into the lows of this region here, so I wasn't able to add on it. And even if I would have, the price spiked up so quickly that it is what it is. I didn't get my average entry, so I kept my average price right here. Suie has to go all the way up back to the previous highs, which is 420. And yes, it is 426.9. That is my exact target for Suie, and this is not just a coincidence that it happened to be right there. That is the scientifically measured profit target for where I think Suie will be, is 420.69. 4.2069. That is exactly where Suie's going to go. And again, I've got this by scientific means, and I could put my sources in the description. I'll just give you a little heads up. My sources, trust me, bro. So about $4 is what I'm going to be looking to sell Suie at. $4, a little above $4, just the previous highs right here, 426.9. Now, that'll be a 65% gain. I'll have $110,000 of it. I put $100,000 in it, so I'm barely going to make a profit on it. I'll make 10K, right? I'll make a 10% gain. So those are my holdings right there. In Suie, you can see I'm down 71,000 right now, or I'm down about $29,000 for my 100K position. If it pops all the way back up there, I will have it 110K worth of it. Now, I'm going to click on the Bitcoin chart here. You're going to see the one that you saw in the thumbnail. Okay, this is the actual scientific analysis, but nothing's going to be hidden here. You're going to see exactly how much I will probably make, maybe. I've been a little bit conservative. I've added in all the fees and stuff that Coinbase is going to charge me to exit these positions at market. You're going to see the full breakdown right here. So here it is. Now, please pay no attention to my actual analysis right here. What I've been doing is I'm trading like the banks and institutions. This is exactly how they trade. What they do is they draw, the upwards channel after the double bottom, and then they draw like a little projection of where they think price is going to go. And I've just encapsulated the region that I think price will go up here. So right here, again, this is all scientific. You guys saw the formula in the equation I used at the beginning of this video. I actually put it into the Google scientific calculator to be able to calculate this. So pay very close attention. This is all evidence-based. If price pops up from where it's at now and goes up to 130, which is the price target on Bitcoin. And again, I don't have any Bitcoin here in Coinbase. I've got it on ledgers and I've got it in other exchanges, but you can see it. I have how much? I've got 88 cents. So sweet, I've made 1 cent total return. Slow clap. Killing it on Bitcoin. Literally killing it. So I don't have any Bitcoin in here. However, what you can see is that if it goes up to there, that'll be about a 17% gain from where it was at this morning. So a 17% gain on Bitcoin, which is, over 9,000. Well, that would be amazing if we could go over 9,000%. But, for right now, I think it's going to be short-lived. I've added in all the total P&L, right? So 780, right? So on a 780 here, 510 here, 345 here. I've added it all together. And what you can see is we get to a total of 2,176, right? So that equates to $2,176,000 is what my proceeds will be if I sell everything at the prices that I've detailed here in this video. Now we have to subtract the cost basis, right? We have to track how much I put into it. I put in 1.67 million. So 1,670,000 or something like that. How do we know that? We know that because if we go here to my little chart thing, you see here's the daily, here's the weekly, here's minus 200K. That's crazy. If we go to the month here, you can see a little under a month ago. So back in, where was this at? So September 18th or something is when I started buying. You can see it did great. The moment I started buying, best entry ever. Came down, then crashed on Friday. But you can see I had 1.67 million here, sitting here, just waiting for the dips, okay? Now, I sold Solana at 240, whatever price was up there, and I've already covered this in previous videos. If I hadn't done that, I would be down $750,000 right now. Instead, I was down about 250K, 280K at the worst dip during this crazy manipulative sell-off that we saw from all the exchanges. But with 1.67 million right here, and if it goes from 1.67 million back up to these final targets that I've already calculated here in the chart, I'll have $2,176,000 minus 1.67 million. This is going to be a little over a $500,000 profit. That right there will be the total profit that I make this cycle for at least the spot holdings as it continues to go up. And of course, since I have a lot in Bitcoin, if Bitcoin goes up another, say 17% from where it's at right now to 130, that's where I'm getting out of Bitcoin. I've already decided this. I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 135K, 140, 150K, 200K, or some crazy trash that people are calling. I'm selling BTC at 130. I'm going to take the Schedule D taxable gain and just pay the taxes on it. And I'm going to wait till the next cycle before starting to get in, unless we see some crazy crashes. Then the context might be different. But for right now, that is my plan, is to completely exit Bitcoin on all my exchanges, both my ledgers, and just completely exit it and sell it, move it off the exchange, and at $130,000 if we see Bitcoin there. Okay, that's going to be a good healthy profit, 17% from where Bitcoin was at this morning. I'm going to be very, very happy with that, really. So I'll probably make more than that. But just on these spot holdings and a lot of these alts right here, I will make a $506,000 profit if it goes up. And again, I've been a little bit more conservative. It'll probably be a little more than this, but I've been more conservative. I've docked a few percentages. I've taken out whatever the fees and commissions would be. So that way, in case I sell a little bit lower, a little bit higher. So it might be like maybe 550K, but I've just done it. Like it's going to be about $500,000 profit just off these spot holdings playing the dips. So that is everything. That is my complete synopsis here of what I'm going to be doing on crypto. I've showed you the exact stuff, every single little thing. If you want to follow this live in real time, I don't always have time to get out these videos. Just join my free Telegram channel. I've done this free Telegram channel for like 7 years now, like 7.5 years since the summer of 2018. I share my trades. I share the analysis, whether it's Forex trades, crypto trades, my take on equities markets once in a while, although I'm just pretty much holding the S&P 500. You can follow all that for free here in my Telegram channel. And all you have to do is just hit the link in the description or in the pinned comment, right? It'll take you straight there. If you join and you think it's bullshit, you can leave in like 10 seconds. It's not that big of a deal. It's free. What the hell else are you going to do? I give 95% of everything I know about trading for free here on my YouTube channel and the Telegram channel, because it gives you a really good resource to stay on top of things. And as you can see, I have really high quality content. We've got a screen recorded video using QuickTime on my computer and my phone using Apple Continuity as the webcam because I'm too lazy to set up a camera. So we have really high production quality here on this channel. And as you can see from my scientific equation and analysis at the beginning of this video, you can tell I'm a really mature person who really likes to give you the best information. And I like to give it straight up, showing all the evidence, showing all the data, showing all the exact specifics and everything like that. That way you can make the best decision that is best for you. If you are not in crypto right now, and you are ignoring these crazy low prices that we are seeing on altcoins, I do not know what to say to you. Again, at the beginning of this video, my official statement is just go get a job at McDonald's, because statistically you will be likely to make money more than 90% of people in crypto and Forex and stocks if you're an active trader. However, if you are trading crypto right now and you are ignoring these super low prices and you are thinking that things are going to keep crashing and you're afraid to buy right now, I don't know what to say to you. You are just like me. Pussy. You don't know what to do. If you were wanting to participate in what I think is one of the best buying opportunities we've seen in crypto in the past half of a decade, I think these are amazing prices. I cannot guarantee you anything. Most people will lose money. Trading is really risky. You're probably going to lose money if you try to do this. But from what I'm seeing and from every single thing that I've just showed you, even playing it really, really conservatively, we have the potential for things to fly upwards much, much further than my predictions are. And again, I cannot guarantee this. I have no clue what's going to happen. We talked about what'll happen if it doesn't work out. I don't want to have to take my wife, who's probably going to leave me, and instead take me, myself. She'll probably get custody of the dog, so I'll have to live alone under a bridge with one heated blanket, begging the Lord that crypto goes up again. We've already talked about that. I hope that doesn't happen. If it does happen, I accept my fate. I've lived a nice little life here for the past decade. If I have to spend the rest of my life under a bridge with a heated blanket, begging for food at the side of the intersection in downtown, I'm perfectly fine with that. But if things do go up from here, the most conservative estimates is going to be just a shit ton of money. So if you are ignoring these lower prices, I don't know what to say to you. If you're in crypto right now and you think that you have an additional little bit of cash to be able to get into some of these coins, Pussy. See you in the next video.